Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation, where everything isn't meant to be okay. Don't think our dreams of tomorrow, we're not the ones we're meant to follow, for that's enough to argue.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Johnston brings it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Shotgun snap. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. It is caught left side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's on the move. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now Hurts. He has the first over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Hey, 73, 73.
Hurts to throw. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Patterson now to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400, and he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, well, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Right up the gut. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Bates now for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 3 now. Now they send their back in motion right. From the pistol, Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. We're a quarter of the way through. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Trying to throw here out of the gun. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Vikings football. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Let's go.
On play action now, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense.
Don't touch that.
They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking slant route, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down.
Don't touch that. Don't touch that.
Motioning the tight end now.
Don't touch.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Takes this in at the 25. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. That play good for 17 and a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Oh, he loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. On 1st down, they'll run. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. McCarthy looking to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Bates' kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Getting out, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
Great, check.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This finds Smith. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. The give now out of the shotgun. And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line. Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Has it at the 37. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Vikings and this running back headed back out for a new series. And that's... So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hauled in by Worthy. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
They'll run here on 1st down. And it'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now McCarthy. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. Bates' kick is up and good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down throwing for Hurts. That throw finds Johnston. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Oh, he lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
He lofts it deep left. This is caught inside the 15. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. The Eagles setting out their offense one last time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Great, set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Looking to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. He's got it near the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So at the end of 2, the Vikings, and with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Patterson now to return it. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Vikings ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one hits for 30. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Hand off to the back. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead.
Eagles 7.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Brings in the kick at the 9. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it just feels like he's been fighting uphill since this one kicked off today, doesn't it? The mistakes just canceling out a lot of what he's been able to do offensively on the positive end of things. This defense, man, they have seized on the mistakes and made life difficult. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Good.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in. He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Another carry for him. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. It's picked out by the Vikings going the other way.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Now it's McCarthy. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He's got this at the 27. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. He manages 13 on this punt return. And they'll get ready to go on offense.
Let's go now.
Here's the handoff. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can cruise to a win, growing that. Now we'll pause. The officials.
Previous play is under review.
No change to the call on the field, so that play's going to remain a touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Vikings tack on 7 more to their lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but... And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
No touch. No touch.
They give it to him again. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Good.
It's now 3rd and 4.
No touch.
They kick the running back in motion.
No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. Flushed out of the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles football, and they'll look for points here, but might be too little too late in a lopsided 4th quarter. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
McCarthy to throw it. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Reaches the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Vikings continue adding on to that lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The offense getting set to go. On 1st down, Hurts bails out of the pocket quick. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Good. Set.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Good. Set.
First and 10 at the
Hurts looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Second and 13. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this third down. Running back sent in motion left. Now Hurts on third and long. He's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. So out now comes the punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He's got it at the 24. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Hauled in by Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Brought in close to the 8. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Completed over the middle. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
At the 33-yard line.
No touch that. No touch.
From the 33 on second down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Running back, motioning right. First down throwing for Hurts. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No touch that. No touch.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Great, set. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up. They're out and set. First and 10.
Ready.
Now a give left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Vikings very close to an 11th win this season. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Along the sideline past midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. And he has just earned something most running backs are never lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to the air, McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he won't.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Minnesota. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard
First and 10 now from the 30.
Go Silver, ready? Delta.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
at the 42-yard line.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes out to the left. And he'll get it up to the 44. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory.